Live right now. Okay. We on a pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not you gonna pop a drink.
Hey
Oh
Sean,
yeah.
you got? Can you bring like the mic? Like you sound like you talking in the hallway.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you. He just said it just sound like you talking from far away, like it's echoing, I guess, like he
yeah.
said.
That's why I said was I good?
I mean, I could hear you.
Yeah.
It's good. I
That's
mean,
why.
nothing we could do at this point.
Yeah.
What's up, Kirsten? Congrats on all your stuff you got going on.
Okay. Pre-show season 3. We just getting everything in order for everybody. Man. All right. How everybody doing today?
Man, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, bro. It was a shitty day,
Ah,
but I'm here. It's all good though.
hey, I, I can testify to that, brother. So I understand. I understand. But other than that, everybody good.
Yeah, everything been good, man. I can't complain, bro.
That's good. That's good.
It could always be worse.
Yeah. Or you could be working outside.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants that?
Oh, that heat. That
Bro.
heat is no joke. Like you literally could make a full meal outside, steak, eggs, and everything on the ground.
And not this the heat that everyone was asking for.
No, this ain't the heat
I
that
can't
people.
wait to wear my sundress. I can't wait to show off my abs. I can't wait to do
The
this
thing
or do
is,
that.
then they have the nerve to rain. Like not only is it hot, it's gonna rain and then get hot. Like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
It's definitely crazy.
Yo, Jay Smooth. What's good, big dog? Yeah, we back, bro. Man, you seen some familiar faces around here. Tell
Mm.
me. What's up, tell me? What you want us to tell you? Let's go.
Yep.
Y'all make sure whatever platform y'all are on, make sure y'all follow us on YouTube. Make sure y'all are hitting that follow, subscribe button to get us into the algorithm. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming through. This is our pre-show. Before we get started, we have another five. I won't say another 5 minutes. We'll do another 3 minutes before we get started, and then we'll get into the topics. S. Ryder Tay, y'all got anything for the people? What we got on the docket for today?
I'm just glad to. I'm just glad to be back with my community. Like I miss y'all.
I'm
It's
hearing
been
a,
a
I'm
minute.
hearing I'm hearing like an echo either from somebody's. I don't know if it's your computer, Sean, but I'm hearing like my voice again, like twice. Either it's echoing from somebody's audio, like it might be a little too loud.
Should be good. Let me see.
Is it? Do you still hear it?
Do y'all still hear it? All right, no, I don't hear it no more now.
I might say I didn't hear it at all.
You sure?
I didn't hear it.
All right.
Yeah,
Um.
I don't hear it no more now.
No, I just heard it. Yeah.
Well, no, I hear it now.
All right.
But hey Sean, just run down what you got for us today, bro.
Oh, nothing much, bro. Well, we're pretty much gonna catch up with a lot of current topics. I gotta ask my hash it out family about something that's been going on since last week. We gotta hash out. We gotta hash out something, and it has to involve one of our celebrity-owned star players, Zion Williamson. We need to hash out something because it's been a lot of news with him and these women instead of him being on the court. But it's going to lead into our topic for the day. So we definitely going to hash some things out.
Okay. What you got, Tay? Anything on your end? What you got? What you got for the people?
I don't have much. I'm just going with the flow today. Whatever
That's
comes,
it.
comes. You know me, I never really plan anything.
Tay
Whatever
just
comes,
going
it
with
just
the floor
comes
again.
out. Yeah, of course. It's not the first rodeo.
What's up? Yeah, that's true. What's up, Brittany? Jay Smooth says Zion penetrating the court more ways than one.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, let's see. That's all I got on the chat.
Yo.
Everything else look good on my end. All right, cool. So we're gonna go into a small ad, and then we'll kick off the intro, and then Ezra to kick us off. Okay, you talking about me? Hey, I know. You know, I did a little something. You feel me? Appreciate it. All right, y'all. We'll be back in a few minutes. What's going on, everybody? This is Ziggy the Beast, and I'm very happy to announce that we have a promo going on in the Hash It Out store for 72 hours. You can get a shirt, backpack, mug. You can get a hoodie. You can get your crop top, whatever you want. The entire store is on sale. Use the promo code HashOut for free shipping on your order for 72 hours. Yes, free shipping on your order for 72 hours. Use the promo code HashOut, and in the checkout you'll see the changes made there. And I appreciate everyone for supporting us, and happy shopping.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. TikTok, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, them campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo. Welcome everybody to the season premiere of Let's Hash It Out podcast, season 3, episode 1. I am S Rider alongside Tay Talks and Ziggy the Beast, and I am excited to be with y'all today. Thank y'all for joining us. What's up, people? It's been a minute. What's going on? What's new? What's going on? Talk to me. It's been a minute since we've been on here. We back. We finally back for the people. I know they've been waiting for us. What's been going on? What's good with you, Tay?
Work, life, the usual. I think since the last season ended, I've gotten a promotion. So work has been a busy transition from worker to, I guess we'll say, boss. It's a lot of learning, a lot to take in. So I guess that's why it took us so long to come back. Everybody had something different going on. So we wanted to make sure we got the business side, the personal side, the life side together before we came back for season 3, which is exciting.
All right. And my bro, Ziggy.
What's going on? Nah, not much, bro. Just same kind of like similar sentiments as Tay. Just working, and for those that don't know, I work for like the government, so it's like stuff just be popping off, and they just expect, and it is expected of you to just be at work all day. So sometimes that conflicts with family life and personal projects and stuff like that. So just unfortunately, that was part of it as well. So if anybody was upset that it was a delay, y'all could take it out on me. That's my bad. It's even my fault that we was late today. Because for
No.
those that don't know, and I think this is good information for those that are, Louisiana residents, the OMV was hacked. So that's something. It's just information y'all just need to know. Y'all need to make sure y'all look up y'all stuff. Make sure that y'all go to all the 3 credit bureaus. Make sure all your stuff is safe and secure. And y'all just make sure that nobody tampering with y'all stuff. So y'all should be hearing this come out on your daily news cycles this evening or tomorrow morning. So y'all heard it here first.
All right, cool.
Not us giving exclusives. I love it.
We giving
You
exclusive.
heard it
You
here
know what I'm saying?
first.
You know,
Yeah.
if you got Louisiana on your driver's license, I might just post a link on our social medias on Hash It Out. Social medias on Instagram and YouTube, so y'all can go through, like, they give you steps on what to do to make sure you're good. So
cool, man.
but yeah, that's what I've been up to. But yeah, what you been up to? You talk about me and Tate. What you been up to?
Working, living life, working, being blessed, staying out of trouble, staying to myself. You know how I do. For people that know,
So that's all you've been doing. That's it. Just staying out of trouble. That's it.
Working, bro. Just working.
Do you believe this, T?
Yes. Yes. Staying out of trouble. That's what I've been doing. But other than that, though, we about to start. We ain't delaying no more because y'all waited long enough. But before we get into these topic and conversations, I need y'all to do one thing before we start. I need y'all to subscribe to the pages. I need y'all to follow us, hit that notification button. I need y'all to repost, share, tell your grandmother, your auntie, I don't care. You need to get this Let's Hash It Out podcast out there. We are live and popping. I need y'all. Here we go. We starting from season. We moved on. We moving forward. But I need y'all to definitely continuously support the show. Without y'all, it ain't us. Also, as y'all see, I got the shirt on. Let's Hash It Out podcast. Definitely. Zig throughout the show will have a QR code that y'all can scan to go to our store, cop some merch, cop this shirt, support the show and everything like that. We really appreciate it and stuff like that, but we ain't delaying no more. As everybody knows, last week, some news came out about one of our popular Pelicans superstar, Zion Williamson. I know everybody's seen it on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So apparently, the reason why he hasn't been playing on the court is he's been doing a lot of penetration in other areas. He's been dealing with multiple women, and he's been getting it in. So if y'all been wondering why Zion Williamson ain't been on the court, it ain't because of injuries. It's because of what y'all been reading in the articles. But I need to know from the Let's Hash It Out podcast. There's been a lot of conversation about who's right, who's wrong, how things were situated, and should the former retired porn star Maria Mills, if I'm saying her name right, and I guess Zion Williamson's baby mama that he's been having a private relationship with, as you notice that they've been going back and forth. She's feeling some type of way. And I read earlier that Maria Mills only did that Twitter rant because Zion Williamson had her on $107,000 monthly allowance. And that's
I would have shut up with that much money.
That was the reason. So that's one of the reasons.
I wouldn't have said nothing.
So let me back you up right just very briefly, Sean. For those that just may not know what you're talking about, can you give them a summary of like what's going on before we dive into it? It doesn't have to be too deep, but just like to summarize a little bit.
No problem. So Zion Williamson apparently is having if I'm not mistaken, a daughter that's on, he had some type of baby reveal a couple of weeks ago. And I guess whatever porn star, Maria Mills, that's her name, supposedly that was the main girl. But he popped out and had a gender reveal for a whole nother chick that he's been privately dating. Now, apparently, I think the other girl is like an Instagram content creator. I think her name is start with an A, Minmi or something like that, some type of foreign name.
Mhm.
So
Not too dropping Instagram names.
Not you dropping the
hey, she's a
governmentals.
content creator. Shit, shout out to her.
Golly.
Hey, but
Lord, we're getting
so
personal here.
apparently Marie Mills must have got wind that she was in her feelings because she was saying all this stuff. I'm not going to repeat half of the stuff she said on Twitter because it's a little bit too explicit, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about if you've been reading the tweets and the articles about it. But at the same time, though, like I said, I read an article today that says that's one of the reasons why she went on her Twitter rant is because Zion Williamson had her on $107,000 payment. Like that was her monthly allowance. So that's one of her reasons why she went on a rant. And of course, how could you do this to me? And you didn't get me pregnant, but you got that ant looking. I'm not even going to get into it. You heard me? But that's the storyline. But the conversation I want to have is, where do people lie at? Like, do you feel like Zion was wrong? Do you feel like she was wrong? You could kind of go multiple ways with this because it's kind of like know your role. You already know what type of predicament you was getting in, dealing with an NBA player. You're a retired porn star. So I'm going to start off with Tay. How much of you know about the situation? Like, if you was in, I guess, in this predicament, I guess, how you feel about the situation? Because I think it's going to lead into our topic, people. So I need y'all to, this is a perfect example going into our topic.
So what's the question you giving Tay?
$10,000 a month. Because if I was getting $10,000 a month, I wouldn't open my mouth and say anything. I don't have anything to say. I would take my money, I would run it, I would mind my business and build a brand or invest. I would do something. So what is your question? As far as who? My
question is, why is she feeling some type of way when she is getting this amount of money? Like, she's getting broke off 100. We're not talking about no 10, 20,000.
The thing is, she has feelings invested. Like, we have women every day that has done more for less. Like, I can go down a list of things I did, my friends did, and we wasn't getting $100,000. We had feelings. And as a woman, when you invest in a man and your feelings get hurt, you act upon those feelings. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that when I did it, it was right. But what I'm saying is, as a woman, when you have feelings, until you get to that maturity level where you're like, you know what, I can walk away. Whatever it is, what it is. Until you get to that point, most likely you're going to act out. And 9 times out of 10, depending on what he was telling her, what he was doing with her, I mean, we read most of what was said. Her feelings should have been more than involved. She felt like she would be the child of his mother. She felt like they would have the family and everything. So once this came out, of course, she's hurt. Her feelings are hurt. Because of why you saw a money bag, you thought you was getting that money bag, you started catching feelings for that money bag, and you started building upon an idea that, guess what, now that someone else is pregnant for him, you're watching it crumble right in front of your face. And not only that, the whole world is seeing it.
Yep.
I mean,
but the thing about that is, to me, I don't feel bad for her. I really don't. Because let me tell you why I don't. First of all, your tweets, the way she was going about, she was in her feelings. I don't think her feelings was involved. It was involved because that monthly allowance was about to get cut off, pretty much. And
Sean, I just told you I've done more for less.
No, I don't care. Her feelings got involved because another woman that she thought she was better than this other woman. Clearly thought that she was 10 times better looking. Like, how you do this with me and you go home and do that?
But Sean, as once again, what men do, we looking at it from a big old bubble. You're looking at it from a big bubble. Me, I'm dissecting it for you right now.
Go
She's
ahead.
a female with feelings. When you have feelings, she could be the prettiest woman in the world, but you're gonna say she looked like trash toilet water. Reason why is because that doesn't matter. I'm not actually attacking her as a person. I'm attacking her affiliated with him. Once again, I'm not saying that it's making it right. I'm not saying that that's making it okay. But what I'm saying is when you have feelings as a woman involved in a situation, and especially something like this that you can go on social media and see it, and every couple posts you see is about this, there's something new and this dropping and that dropping, your feelings are hurt. You will say something about the balloons that was on the back of her backdrop. That's why one of them was popped in the bag. Like, it's petty stuff that as a woman, because you're hurt and you're looking for something, you're just gonna say anything. You're gonna say anything that comes to your mind. I'm not saying that it's okay. But it's human.
I got another question. If you know how NBA players are, the reps that NBA players have, Major League Baseball players, NFL players, soccer players, I don't care what you are. Do you think, I just feel like this, you already know what type of rep comes with those type of people. Not saying all of them are like that, but majority of them, you already know what you're getting into. You already know what you're getting into. You already know that there is no guarantee that this person is going to be dedicated to you 100% and even value or appreciate your feelings. So do you think, I feel like she went into that situation to get money, strictly. Her feelings is not hurt. To me, I think she's getting exactly what she, and then one thing I don't appreciate, why go on Twitter to expose all that? What do you gain from exposing everything that y'all done? What purpose you? That's the shit I don't like. Why the exposure? Why we just can't handle stuff from the jump privately, have a conversation? Why we got to keep all this stuff to the public? What is that about? To me, that's clout chasing. I think she's just trying to yes. It's clout chasing. She's a retired porn star. She only used to mess with, and once again, this is it's her prerogative. She only used to mess with white boys. Now I guess she jumped to the dark side and wanted to experience something different. But her feelings, I'm sorry, I don't feel not 1 ounce of sympathy, because to me, her feelings, it wasn't about her feelings. It's about that money and what he was providing for her behind the door. Yeah, he got what he wanted, and she gave what she wanted to give in return. There was no, I don't think it was even a future with them, to be honest with you. I really don't. Her feelings to me just, they're not existing to me.
You know, I have a question for the panel and for our audience. How much money was she getting a month?
100, according to the article.
According to the article, of course, allegedly.
She probably could have got more, but according to the article,
allegedly, you have to say that. Allegedly.
But I really can believe. I really believe this. But $107,000.
All right. So my question is, how much has, if we were to look at her bank account like right now, how much is that still in her account from when it started to now? That's probably what she upset about. The well done dried up.
But
She ain't got nothing.
The thing is, if I was getting $7,000 a month, I would shut the fuck up, mind my business, and it is what it is. As long as my income don't stop, then I mean, hey, you gotta take it for what it is. Now, once my income stops, then yeah, I can start posting and acting a fool, and then I got receipts and all kind of other. Like I said, I'm not saying that it's okay. That's not what I'm saying. Because of course, in this life, when you're dealing with celebrities, NFL players, even D-list celebrities right now will play you like a fiddle, and you thinking you the one, y'all get married, and it's a million other people that want that spot in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I think the girl that's having his child is also the one? No, I don't think that she's the one either. I just think that as a woman, this girl, she really had feelings invested. Like, she definitely had feelings. Because my thing is, and think about it, Sean. Hear me out. Let me ask you this question.
She had feelings.
No. Let
She
me
was
ask you
getting
this
feelings
question.
from the
Let me
back.
ask you this question.
She was getting feelings from
What
the back.
did she actually get from exposing this situation?
Mm-hmm.
She was getting $107,000 a month. What is it that she gets from exposing this situation? nothing. She is nothing but clout for a little while that eventually is gonna turn into any other situation that we really don't care about or that we totally forget about.
I'm sorry.
She wants to hurt him, like
What? But what do
he
you,
hurt her.
But what do you get from that when you're gonna just run back to that particular person that hurt you? I don't get it. Like, how long?
I mean,
Hold up.
We do
Hold up,
it.
hold up.
We do it, and that's
That's
for
cool.
$107,000.
That's cool.
We do it.
But how long? Are you going to keep? So you're going to say you're going to keep accepting money, $7,000 a month for as long as you can, right? So I'm gonna ask you this: how long do you keep taking that money and you're trying to find something stable in your life? Is that going to jeopardize you finding real love? Is that going to jeopardize
You take it until you find something stable in your life.
And
If you don't have nothing stable going on, a free
and if,
$7,000 a month, I
cool.
could quit my job
if
and
you
live
do-
off that and build.
and if you do find something stable, right? If you do find something stable, right? You're gonna just oh no, I don't need the 7,000 no more. I got somebody that's straight providing for me. They making do it. So this is the question. Don't sit up here and say, "Oh, to the 7,000." Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling. No. Let's get into it. If you meet somebody that's not even providing half of the 7,000, let's just say they just making sure you're taken care of. You cutting the 7,000 off completely, or you gonna be flirting around? You're gonna be flirting around. You're gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna stash a little bit here, you know.
I'm gonna say once it gets to the point where you're seriously invested in someone new and you're really dating them, then yes, you cut that situation off. After so many months, I mean, damn, I should have enough saved to be fair enough in life where I guess that I could go a few months and I'm still good.
Right.
$7,000, $7,000. A lot of people don't even make that in 2 months. So imagine getting that once a month and living, doing everything that you normally do. You can stack that up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up, mind my
Not
business,
shut up.
and then once that time comes, and it could be a situation where guess what? For $107,000, I could get that for 2 months and then cut you off, and I'm good for at least 2 years. I'm good for 2 years.
But see, the
A
thing
lot of people make $60,000 a year.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
And that's the thing. I don't think, if we would say Tay was in this situation, I'm sure Tay would use his money more wisely. I would hope to think. I think she burning through this one was it 107K?
But
she burning through that money, and when that well dries up, you can't buy them Birkin bags no more.
But I don't think. But
you can't stay in that condo no more if Zion ain't paying it.
But that's another thing too.
$107,000. We would, if I saved that for a year or two that I'm dealing with him, we could own.
Give me 1 month.
Our own podcast channel and quit all of our jobs. We all. Everybody around we all about to live.
Hey, Chad, what would y'all do?
We want to borrow for fun.
Exactly. Hey, Chad.
I'm sorry.
I got a question for the chat.
Hey, go ahead.
What would y'all do with $107,000 a month? I need y'all to fire off in the chat. Let me know. We'll highlight some of y'all answers. Go ahead, Sean.
Most of them would buy probably an Instagram model or.
That's what they would do at 107 a month.
Yeah, they'll spend some on an Instagram model or whatever. But hold up. But who says that? And that's my other thing. She's trying to play victim and you got her pregnant and you couldn't get me pregnant. But who's to say he's the only one that's doing that for her?
Wow.
But why are they going dry? But you can't fall victim talking about some, I was riding, dying for you and all this other stuff.
But Sean, you don't know what he was telling her. You don't know that.
Clearly, I was. All the text messages she was sending in Twitter.
He could have been with another woman. He
was.
Why he talking about something I'm at practice?
He was.
Clearly. It's a lot of storylines that could have been told that guess what? She thinking, hey, I am the only one. And we gonna make it work. And we gonna get there one day. And
why would you think
that's what you think?
Why would you think that?
Sean,
he's not even dedicated to the court. He's not dedicated to
that is true.
What makes you think he's gonna be dedicated to her?
I don't know. That's what she assumed.
Hey, I forgot about that killing. We got a actual chef in the chat. Hey, bro, she said she was going to use that money to go to culinary school like you, bro.
Oh no.
Listen, she could have bought a culinary school. She could have paid for a nursing license. We all saw that people was paying for nursing license. She could have been a registered nurse.
She thought that whole well was about to be her. Hey,
Why? She thought. And
hey, Facts, what's up, Kimmy?
But my thing was, why are you me just thinking I'm an NBA player? Do you know how much beautiful women can come in my direction? And I don't even have to spend money. It's just my name is this, and I'm getting them draws. Just like that. Snap of a finger, draws drop. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. But I want
I would be Ghost getting that kind of money.
huh?
I would be Ghost getting that kind of money.
Tay joining the chatters. They saying what they gonna do with all that money.
Yeah, I'd be Ghost.
I mean,
So Tay, you would just drop off the face of the earth.
Definitely. No, I wouldn't have no social media. Like, there's nothing for me to post. There's nothing for me to
You wouldn't
say.
post that you
Like,
got these.
people gonna see me from a. No, I'm not posting nothing. Nothing. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, when you start posting certain things, eyebrows start going up. So it's like, dang.
What's she doing?
When she started having new Gucci bag every week, she got a new car.
You-
Oh, she moved.
That's how mind your
her
business.
woman used to. Yeah, like people pay attention to what's going on around you. Like they do. They do.
Hold up, Zig. Can you highlight that comment?
Which
that
one?
Kimmy said. Hold up. Which
one, Kimmy?
What that says? She wasn't ready for what? She wasn't ready to share the spotlight as the main chick. Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know why she thought she was the main chick to begin with. Maybe in her porno flick she was, but she wasn't the main chick in real life. I don't know why she got that imaginary thought in her head.
But the thing
You're
is,
telling
we
what
don't
the
know
NBA
what was said. You don't know what was said. You wasn't there.
I don't
You saw a couple text messages.
text.
But once again, we going back to something we talked about last season, pillow talking. We already know once the lights go off and the pillows come out.
Hold up.
Whispering them sweet nothings.
Hold up. When the lights go low, the pillows come out.
Yes.
Damn.
Pillow talking.
Hey, Tay spitting. That's what Tay said?
Zig.
When the lights go low, the pillows come out.
But the pillows come out.
Who said that, Tay?
I don't know who said that.
I don't know. I thought that sounded
Hey, that's fire. Tay dropping bars already. When the lights go
Sound
low.
like an R&B song or something.
Hey, hold on. That we got our first quarter of the season already.
Right. But first of all, I said, who does pillow talking? I thought we discussed that. Ain't nobody pillow talking.
They say you, huh?
We keep the whole chat told you everybody pillow talk.
No.
We told
Correction.
you.
No, only you and a certain amount of people in this chat pillow talk. We don't not pillow talk. That's just like you say, what you said? Oh, we're gonna discuss with you and your homeboy.
You pillow talk to the show when you told us about your pineapple story.
Oh,
You pillow talk.
something I just told y'all. That wasn't pillow talking.
Pillow talking.
No, that was not. That was not pillow
It
talk.
was.
But you want me to go on my phone and tell you, yeah, man, you know, me and my partners, man, we talked about all these women and all, man, I'm not about to spit that to you. Just like I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna tell me what you and your girls talk about. And we already know how y'all group chat get down. Y'all be talking down bad on us men. I know y'all do.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that.
Let me rephrase that. Some women do that. Yeah. Some women do that.
Oh,
But
we can agree with some.
But at the end of the day, though, I just feel like I don't like how she played that situation. I don't like the exposure. You got your feelings, quote unquote, hurt, and now we're going to start exposing. So, how much of her feelings was really into him, and how deep were they relationship for you to go expose? I'm just saying.
Why y'all think Tay lying? Tay, they think you lying.
What
Tay.
I'm lying about?
The pillow talk?
What I'm lying about?
Her take on the pillow talk.
Oh,
yes, everybody pillow talk. They do.
That's what Peter. This is according to Peter.
I can see if you pulling the pillows out and you having a conversation about your future and life, and sound like more like you're gossiping. I'm not with all that. No.
Exactly.
Nah.
Yeah, they did the We Forever And yeah, I could see this going somewhere. I could see Zion lane too, so I could see him
the hell out of here.
I'll be like,
Cliff will-
oh,
First of all, that man is not having no conversation with her. He knew what he wanted from the.
First of all, he's so lame. He's lame.
I don't know.
Like,
I just know the
he's
man is a
like-
basketball player.
I would really be definitely for the check. Like, I don't see me being like,
But you had to do something.
not even with the money.
For
Like,
that check, though, Tay.
you have to do what?
She had to do something for that check.
But let me tell you something. I could read people very well,
Uh-huh.
and he's one of them where I feel like he's so lame. You don't even have to do all of that. All you got to do is show him a little hee and go a couple places with
Show
him.
him a
and
little-
I don't even feel like you have to go there. He's a good sugar daddy. That's what he would be. A good sugar daddy if he was
Dude
old.
only 22, 23.
He's a nice.
It's on his age don't matter.
He's a nice young man.
He lame.
What makes?
Dropping
Him a little he and ha.
She said.
Oh wow. Okay. I guess that's how.
Then, wait. I mean, that's a general look. All of the women that Tay said he's lame. Brittany agrees, and Kimmy has
Yeah.
agreed.
I guess.
Hey,
Like when I saw that post and they saw him they posted him like when him I was posting from the back and it was like, look at him, goofy, stupid looking, and I was like, they right.
not goofy.
They are right. They're right. Like that's what he looked like.
But I guess the man was just having fun. I mean, he was having much fun.
He said everybody else do it. Why can't I?
Guess what? He's supposed to. But my thing was with her though. It wasn't so much with him because he was just living his life. You already knew what type of consequences could have came from this situation. That's how I look at it. I'm just saying, you know what type of industry everybody knew. Well, I guess most people know that she was an adult, porn star. So a lot of people not going.
You didn't say it about 8 times, so if they don't know it, they
know it now. They know it now.
That's her former life, Sean.
I'm not. All right, that's what you think. Okay, there's OnlyFans too. But anyway, but you got. I think a lot of people, especially like NBA dudes, and not even athletic dudes, corporate, big time people, they're not going to take. And I hate to say that, and I'm not judging her, but they're not going to take her serious. You know what I'm saying? Because of, I hate to say it, her past background, what she is, or whatever like that. So I understand where she's coming from with the money, but I don't like the exposure and how you become victim. Like, you already know what type of game you was in. You was getting what you wanted. And now that somebody, and like Tay said, she would have just did it strictly for the check, kept your mouth shut, right? Am I correct, Tay? Am I correct? You would have did it for the 7,000. And on top of that, I feel like if that was all what it was about, Zig and Tay, I'm getting 107,000, right? A month. That's your monthly allowance, right? So why you tripping on old girl getting pregnant by him? Why? I don't think it was about feelings. I think it was about the money. And that old girl
I don't think it was about money.
I do, because old girl was about to dig in that well. She was about to take that money that he was giving. I don't care how much he's worth.
I really don't feel like nothing about me tells me that it was about money.
Why not? Why not, Tay? Why?
I don't.
So you think it was strictly just straight feelings? They was gonna get married?
I think it was. I really, truly believe it was her feelings. It was definitely her feelings.
Yeah, sexual feelings.
No, but my thing is, even if it was sexual feelings, it's feelings, like period.
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have some sympathy, S. Ryder.
Why, Zig? Why should I have sympathy for her? Why? You got mad. You got mad. You getting what you're getting, right? So what is this? What am I looking at?
So that's the monthly salary right here.
Right.
And this is a year.
Right.
So if she would have stayed, like Tay said, kept her mouth shut.
But Zig, who says she's not still getting that money though? Just because she's running her mouth, she's still getting that money.
We don't know that.
I think she's still getting that money. He ain't that stupid. He still want to play around. He still want to have his fun, his cake and eat it too. But once again, I don't think feelings was involved whatsoever. Feelings was involved for money. That's how I feel. And she's trying to play victim, and I don't like that. And if the feelings was that mutual and y'all had this strong of a connection, once again, I pose this question to you, Zach, and the whole community, right? I pose this to you. If you was dealing with someone that you had strong feelings for and y'all had a falling out, and maybe it was something that somebody did that made y'all fall out, are you going straight to the internet and exposing everything that went wrong and exposing this person and dropping all the dirty laundry? What y'all doing? I feel like I don't rock like that. Whatever went wrong between us privately, that's how I stand. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. So what y'all? That's how I'm feeling.
But my question is, let me ask you this: how do you express yourself? Because I feel like
Write
for
a
you,
song.
now let me say this.
Write a song.
Let me tell you where that came from. This came from because you're saying, in other words, I just feel like you have to have an outlet. For her,
Okay.
her outlet was, this is my way that I feel like I can express myself, and this is how I want to express myself. To me, that was a woman scorned. I feel like she had feelings. That was her way of getting her feelings out, and that being it. Like for me, I feel like for you, I feel like you hold stuff in. You hold stuff in and you don't let it go. So like I feel like when we get on topics like this, you be all in left field. Like, son, we sinners. We sinners. We not in the backfield. We not back there. We right here. So in order for you to pass the opinion like that, you have to sit up here and be realistic. Put yourself 100% in the shoes of, look, I'm dealing with somebody, and guess what? I'm finding out that they dealing with somebody else, and I feel played. And I'm hurt about it, and I want to speak on it. It's just that simple. It's nothing further to look into about, her money and this and the other. Now because you're going back to me. In the beginning, you said she felt like that would jeopardize her money. She didn't. Because she know for a fact at this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. If he going to do for her, he going to do for her. If he not, he not. And it's just that simple. But no matter what he going to do, her feelings are hurt. She shouldn't have got her feelings invested in a situation that she didn't know for a fact if it was coming with a ring or not. He could talk all day, whoop whoop, until he get down on one knee. Everything he say is talk because of the industry that he's in. He's going here, there. You about to move you and another woman both to the same city. A man that can afford to move two different women to the same city that he's in half of the time, it's only so much that you could be like, okay, I'm going on the road with you. Every show you at, I'm there. It's only so much that you can do. So for her, she was there. She loved him and she cared about him, and that showed. She thought she was gonna be that one. Even though she had a past life, we can say she did porn in the past, but that's not to say. And that's the problem that a lot of people have. We don't meet people with who they are now. We attach them to what they were in the past. He could have saw her who she was for who she was now, not the porn that she once did.
I agree with that. Love, get that out your sentence. She did not love that man.
She loved him. She loved him.
No.
You can tell. You can tell from how she talked, how she expressed herself. She definitely loved him. She loved that man.
Yeah.
She loved that boy.
Yeah, she loved him all right. Yeah.
She loved him.
Sexual healing. Love. That loving. Not no real love. There was no such thing as love between them two. And once again, even with marriage, that's not even guaranteed nowadays. That's a risk.
That's true.
I agree.
That's a big risk.
It's like the baseball player. He went on and had a whole outside child.
Right.
And then the side chick is like, this is all a front. He don't really love his wife. And I love my family. I made a mistake and I was searching for this and the other. No, you had money and you thought your hush money was going to be able to shut this girl up. But once again, she had feelings and she was emotionally attached. So guess what? Now everything is starting to come out to the light. When things come out to the light and people have feelings, that's the way that they go to expressing themselves, because their goal is to make them look as bad as they are. Because in the light, everybody like, oh my God, that's so cute. The gender reveal was beautiful. They're having a girl. I'm so happy for them. I'm not. And this is why I'm not happy for them. And you can't be mad. You cannot be mad with a person for expressing how they feel when you can see half of the world is praising them for something, but reality is they're doing something totally different behind closed doors. That's not cool.
But
That's not
once
cool.
again, and before we transition into a conversation that's going to piggyback off of this, once again, all right, I understand you got to express yourself because you hurt. Why is it social media? I'm sorry. There's many
what
ways
you gonna do?
you can
Go sit down and talk to the priest? No.
Well,
She
you
wants
want
the same way.
you want millions of people.
The same way the world is praising him and happy and joyous for him saying that he's having a child is the same way she wants to express, hey, this is what we had going on and this is what we've been doing for God knows how long. The same way everybody is happy, hoo la 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 la. Why is she wrong for showing the world, hey, this is who he really is? I don't think she's wrong for doing it. I think someone has to speak up and show a wolf in sheep's clothing. We're going to show it for what it is.
I guess we're going to have to disagree.
We're going to have to agree to disagree. Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Like, because all them tweets expressed to me was how good he was in the bed with her. And now that another woman is pregnant, she's feeling some type of way. And like I said, if you already knew what you was dealing with from the jump, you should never got your emotions attached. And that's another thing. Did sex get her emotions attached? Was it his conversation? You just said he was a lame. So if he a lame, a goofy,
I ain't gonna lie.
Like, she's way older than him. So they really don't have too much in common. That's just like, and I'm not even getting into that. That's like Brittany Renner and PJ Washington. Everybody remember that. And everybody says she finessed him for almost what?
It's like her and Shaq just went on a date.
My point exactly.
I don't be worrying about all that goofy talk and stuff like that because, guys do the same thing. Women do the same thing. Once you get curved, all of a sudden you ugly. I ain't want you anyway. Long neck looking, all of a sudden I got a long neck. I got all these other physical features that, aren't attractive. So all of a sudden now he goofy and lame. But when them M's was coming through that checking account in that Zelle, everything was cool.
Exactly.
But you know how that go.
But to piggyback off of this, and I'm glad we had this conversation. To the community, this is the thing I need to ask y'all. What are some of the common and rare, I ain't gonna say rare, the common mistakes we as men and women make during the dating stages? What do you feel like people go wrong at in the dating stages? Because that's a topic, and not, it's a conversation we gotta have, because I know a lot of people feel like, if we're dating, a lot of people feel like, oh, it's strictly exclusive, or it's this and that. Everybody got their own opinions. But what are the mistakes that most people make in dating? Me personally, I think it's the open line of communication and being honest from the jump. I think that's one of the reasons. That's my personal opinion. One, being open and overly thinking about things that shouldn't even be overly think about. Like, just be yourself, be honest. Start off the whole situation being truthful. Does that happen all the time? Hell no. And I think a lot of people hold back because of the past that they either just got out of a situation or just the past in general. So that's just me. I feel like in the beginning of the dating stages, the common mistake that people make, one, is the communication, understanding, and just being honest. That's just, I think a lot of people they don't comprehend that at all. And I just feel like one of the main reasons. So what is the common mistakes? That's
one of the things I see is people giving husband benefits to people they just dating. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue I have, or not have, but see that people run into. Because you're giving people stuff that's supposed to be at the end, of the golden brick road in the first stages of the relationship, why should I hang around or why should I do this or that if you giving it to me now?
Is that the butterfly effect, like the love at first sight effect, that makes people give that type of energy to
People
somebody?
excited it's something new. You know what I'm saying?
Is it? And I hate to say this, but do you think it's once you have sex with somebody, that type of energy because the sex was so good?
It don't even have to be sex, bro. It could just be like paying for people's phone bills, like this stuff that Zion doing, flying people out. Why you flying out somebody you just dating out, bro? Why you flying out? You know what I'm saying?
I think he's doing that, but I think that's more about pleasure more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Giving a
like,
top tier VIP treatment.
Right, for him. Like,
private jet.
Okay. Right.
Mile High Club.
Probably using her points. She using her. Hey, let's get to some of these comments, bro. And Tay, let's see. Y'all got any comments?
So
y'all
I
see?
would say this. I would say the number one thing I've done, and I can speak for myself when I say I always fall in love with the potential of what a person could be. Like, I'm a big person on long conversations, talking about things, watching movies, scenarios. So for me, I've always fallen in love with the potential of what a person, what I knew that they could be. What the reality is, they possibly can't be that person. But in my mind, I'm like, we've had these conversations. I know with time, they're going to be this person. And they weren't. So I think falling for the potential of what a person can be is the negative.
The expectations.
Yeah, expectations. And you see the good in people, and you like, man, this person could be this, and this. They're not living up to their potential. And what you end up doing is giving them chance, and you get beat up on. And you know that could be a mistake. But
it could.
But before you answer, bro, let's read off some of the questions. I know some of our listeners want us to start reading off some of the comments a little bit more and different things like that. Let me grab a few comments and we'll kind of have a little rebuttal to some of the things. Let's see. Randy Trevor Lewis, appreciate you chatting, bro. He said it's different when someone is in the field with money and higher risk. If we talking like regular folk, think the mistakes are communication and lack of understanding and being contrived to what's not really important. As for people in the field, so let's see. That's a long question, bro. Let's see. As for people in the field where money and notoriety is involved, it changes because so many eyes are on you, as well as other people chiming in. It makes it easier to break up a relationship. So you're saying you got more eyes on you. It's easier for people. You're in the public eye. It's easy for people to pick apart what's going on, like which we're doing, and it's easier to break it up if you're in the public eye.
Right, but I also understand that those people are, at the end of the day, rather, you got to recognize them. Yeah, they're famous, they're well known, but I look at it from the perspective of they're regular human beings as well. They just in a different level than us. I understand that, and I just feel like at the end of the day, that type of energy. That's why I'm saying, how strong was that relationship? Yeah, we saying that behind closed doors, he probably was saying, "I'm giving you the acrimony." Something like that. I'm gonna give you.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give you.
Here we go. He loved that movie.
It's facts. It's either I'm gonna give you the world. I'm gonna give you the plane.
He loved that movie.
Everything. You heard me? But at the same time, though, I just don't like. I feel like you shouldn't be exposing that type of shit just for a catchback to express feelings. I just that's not right to me. But like Tay said, that's probably her form of, hey, all right, I'm about to expose him for the person that he is, or I'm gonna, vice versa. I'm gonna expose her for who she is. And I feel like that's childish, that's petty. Write a journal. Write your thoughts down in a journal. Pray about it. Talk to your homegirls. Talk to your family. Talk to them. You don't have to be blasted all over the internet. That's all I'm saying. You run into the social media for what? Clarification? Validation? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing, Tay?
I don't feel like, once again, I don't feel like that's what it's for. I feel like at the end of the day, a person gets, when you do well, you get praise, right? You get claps, you get, oh my God, you're doing so
Sometimes.
good. I'm happy for you.
Sometimes.
But
Right.
no one is there in the light of the type of person that he is, as far as he's a celebrity. Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
there to really say, no, he's not this person that you think he is. He's not this family guy. He's not this having this gender reveal and him and his girl been together and all of this. We were just together. She's bringing light to say, hey, no, this is not the picture. Like I said, I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm not saying that it's okay. And I'm not saying what I would or wouldn't have done, because until you're 100% in those shoes, you can say what you coulda, woulda, and shoulda, but you don't know where your feelings are at.
Right. Man, T
And I
Gun.
feel exactly. I was thinking it. I was thinking about the spit in your mouth comment. I was like,
Man, what y'all
No.
think about that? That is wild, bro.
No. That's man.
That's
yeah.
wild.
I mean,
Some
go ahead.
things is some things, but I think at some lines you gotta be like,
You gotta just be
what,
like,
babe?
we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
we can't
Relax.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right,
I
Sean,
don't
what you think?
want
What you think about this one, bro? Shecky Shabazz, appreciate you chatting, bro. He said, I think men are dating women for their physical appearance, and women are dating pockets. Finding solid relationship qualities take too long for most people, so take the time to get to know that person. What y'all think about this comment?
I agree with the men in the physical part. I
Okay.
definitely agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with the women as far as the pockets part, because I feel like a lot of things we don't speak on, but it comes from being in situations where you've dated men, they've hurt you, and you realize that you put in a lot of you played a big role in the financial part of your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my thing is, if I'm doing this, I'm paying for that, I'm paying for this, I'm helping you do that, I'm helping you do this, because I love you and I care about you and I want it to work out, and then it doesn't, my next time around, I ain't dealing with no broke nigga. And I'm not mad with a person for feeling like that. Because if you felt like you've invested so much into something and it didn't kind of turn out well, you kind of like, I'm not going that route next time around. The same thing with men. Like last time when we had this conversation and Sean was talking, I told Sean, I said, I feel like it's what certain men pick. If you pick this girl that you see on Instagram with Gucci bags and she looks like a model 24/7, you have to expect that this woman, the financial part of it, you're going to have to step it up and be there financially to provide for her the lifestyle that either her or someone else is already providing for her.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be mindful of what you pick. You can't be mad when you pick a gold digger and then you be like, well, I didn't know she was going to do this and the other. How? She made it very clear to you what she did and didn't want and what she needed from you. And guess what? You thought you was going to change her? No. She know what she wants. And you either going to do it or she going to find somebody else that will and leave you alone. It's just that simple.
Got a rebuttal to that, bro? I'm going to switch you over. You on the hot seat?
You got to switch over.
No.
Right
there you go. Tay
Okay.
looks like you want to know what your thoughts are, bro.
I agree. I agree with the men and women. I look at it this way, right? Me personally, I look at it as it's the way you move as a person, your actions. And I also look at it as what is saying from like the conversations, I guess, really trying to get to know somebody. I don't care how long you try to take to know somebody. I feel like you would never truly understand somebody. You got to go out your comfort zone to try to get to know people nowadays. I feel like people it's either they don't want to take the time to get to know the real person, or it's more about, all right, I'm a kind of fake to try to know them and vibe with them and see what I can get with them. And if it's not there, then I'm out of them. So I don't know. I just look at it as, I don't know, bro. It's nowadays, I think people are getting tired of the revolving door. That's what I call it, a revolving door. It's always if something don't go right with this one, it's back to square one. What's your name? What's your favorite color? What you like to do?
That's what y'all talk about on dates? Your favorite color?
it's what's your favorite movie? Where you
But see,
know
I don't even think
it's
conversations
it's a,
should go like that in dating. I think I should see you wear a blue shirt the first 3 dates, and I'm like, so do you like blue? Blue must be your favorite color. Like I
everybody's
feel
not
like you
observant.
should, yeah. But I said that you should. That's why I feel like a
Right.
lot of things shouldn't actually be talked about. I think with time it should be noticeable. You should have that understanding. Like
Right.
I dated people that I don't have to say anything. I can just look at them and what I'm thinking comes out of their mouth. Because they
Mm-hmm.
took the time to know me and know how I talk, know how I think, and we think similar. So when you
Mm-hmm.
talk about dating someone, that's what you look for when dating someone. You look for
Right.
someone that can, for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but I look for someone that fits me like a glove, that knows me
Right.
almost as well as I know myself.
The older you get, the more you realize that all the bullshit that we tolerated in our 20s, let's be for real, we was wild when we was in our 20s. The older we get, the less you don't have time for all the bullshit. Like, let's be frank. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Everybody wants to find somebody that's gonna make them happy, that they can build with, that they can establish something in the future, right? And this is me. I think a lot of us, a lot of us, you can't blame people for being hesitant and trying to start a relationship nowadays, right? Take
Oh, something went left.
My man Sean got deleted. That man said
He was about to go way too hard. That's what
he
that
was about to
was.
go too hard. He froze.
When
That's
he
all
said
right though,
cut
Tay. We got
Tay,
this.
yeah, he
But
got
nah,
this under control.
what were your thoughts on what Sean was talking about anyway? Did you kind of agree where he was going with that, or he was going left like you thought, like
Yeah,
like you think he
he
normally does?
definitely he went left as his normal. Like it's never like regular. Sean is what you would consider. Remember this girl back on social media a minute ago, and they used to
Mm-hmm.
call her Hurt B. Like Sean is our Hurt B.
Oh, gotcha.
Like yeah, Sean is
So
definitely Hurt
somebody
B.
hurt my dog, and he just
He
on guard all the
he ain't
time.
been right since. But I love how he tried to throw shade, and he was like, when we was in our 20s, like nobody asked you to say we all wasn't in our
Tay said
20s.
we.
Like I just got here, I just joined the club. Don't
He
do
said,
that.
"Ain't that right, Tay?
Don't
When
do
we was
that.
in our 20s, we was wilding." You like, hold on. So we all
Like
the same.
dang, that hurt my heart.
So what you think about this
All right.
comment, Tay? From Shecky Shabazz also said, "I'm an 80s baby, so the way the world is now is not set up for everybody unless you meet someone that's from your era or a more mature person." So what do you think about that? Sticking to your era, not trying to. Oh, sorry about that.
I definitely agree with that. Like I feel like for me, I don't see myself dating someone more than 5 years older than me. And I don't see myself dating someone more than a year, maybe
That's what I was
two
about to say.
under me. Like my range for it is very slim because I feel like what do I have in common as a 30-year-old woman? Ooh, so bad saying it. What do I feel like I have in common with a 40-year-old man? I don't like I say I'm not because I feel like I'm very mature for my age. So I'm not gonna say that I can't handle a 40-year-old man, but I'm saying that I don't see what I can have long term with a 40-year-old man. What would we have in common?
Mm-hmm.
What would we talk about? Is he into cowboys or was he back in slavery time? Like I don't the age that gap difference between me and a 40-year-old.
Does he watch cowboys like westerns?
Yeah, like I feel like all old men watch. No, yes they do.
No, it's just funny.
Yeah, I spoke Katrina. I live with my great aunt and her husband, and all he watched was Western, like literally. And I used to be like,
I ain't gonna lie, my pops love
this.
Westerns. I can't lie. There's some facts to that
Yeah,
statement. My pops love
see
Westerns.
Sean on the Westerns in a couple of years.
Nah.
Some Clint Eastwood, bro.
I watch Clint Eastwood movies. Yeah.
See,
I ain't gonna lie, the
Done
Westerns be
early.
going
I
hard.
love to see it.
The Magnificent Seven. But my fault again. My fault. That was my fault.
You good, bro? So go ahead, finish your point that you was making.
Well, what
Tay
I was
already
saying-
said she wasn't with you. She wasn't. Y'all wasn't.
Oh, we wasn't
On
here.
a-
We just
Nah,
connected.
y'all wasn't
Now
on the
you,
same
now you
wavelength.
ain't even have to run that back.
Oh, don't. Oh, my bad. My bad. I ain't know if he. You know, Sean be wanting to get the stuff off his chest. I'll be making sure my dog get it. You know, get all his points out.
He be
You
having
good,
a lot
you
to
good.
get off.
No, y'all good. But what I was saying is, though, I think a lot of people, the expectations that you probably had 5 years ago is probably not the same expectations and standards that you have now, like as far as relationships, friendships, whatever. I look at it as sometimes somebody, let's say for instance, myself in the past, I probably had my expectations and standards, and I went far beyond to prove myself, and then something went wrong, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lower my expectations because you said it, Tay, the potential. You see the potential in someone. So you kind of might, you're not gonna lower all your expectations and standards. You might just compromise maybe one or two of them because your heart is trying to say, all right, I see the potential. I'm gonna work with this person. That person messed over you, and then you might have moved on again. You try to do the same thing again with this person, X, Y, and Z. And you probably came to yourself and said, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I've lowered my expectations and my standards, right? Now my standards and expectations are this. There ain't no more compromise. There ain't no more sacrifice. And when you tell that to that particular person, they might be like, well, why are you this way? Why you hold up? Like, I don't agree with that. But my thing is, at the end of the day, you have to either take a risk in dating wise. Sometimes you got to look at your past because you might have somebody that might come your way, right? And they're going to have their hand out and they're going to be like, you know what? I see your expectations. I meet your standards. And they do it not by words. They do it by actions. They showing you on a consistent basis, right? They got their hand out. But sometimes some of us, we might be too afraid to take the whole hand. We got to grab one finger at a time until we feel comfortable again, because you've been hurt so much in the past. You afraid, and I ain't gonna say afraid. It's just that you're done wasting time, and you done wasting with your value and worth. You know what you bring to the table as a person, and you know what you can add to someone's life. But some people will be hesitant because they've been hurt so bad in the past, because they let their guard down so many times. When somebody comes along and actually, it'll be kind of like foreign to you. Be like, huh? Like, I've never had this done before. Example, an independent woman, Tay, and you can speak on this. An independent woman, for all the women that's in the chat, you've been independent for so long. You never had a man. You probably had multiple men offer you this, that, and the third. Man, I'm good. I'm good over here. I know what I'm worth. You take care of your bills. You take care of your family. You take care of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You hold it down, right? If a man comes into your life and has his hand out and say, I got you, and they showing you this, and you see this, you be like, that's foreign. Same thing for a man. A man probably be like, I've never met a woman that's really like this. Like, damn, like this is rare. Like, because you're so used to some of being alone or just being by yourself. You look at everything being foreign, you be like, so you grabbing, they got their hand out. They want you to take their hand so they can take you and lead. They want you to take their hand so they can lead you. So y'all can be a partnership, like build a partnership, move forward. But sometimes people are hesitant, and that sometimes could be the downfall, because you might be like, well, damn, I got my hand out. But you constantly grabbing one finger at a time. I'm ready for you to take my whole hand. Come up here with me. I got you. I promise you this. And sometimes it could be a good thing or a bad thing, because some people be like, I'm showing you, but you still pulling back from me. Why is that? And if the lines of communication is not there, sometimes that could be the downfall that could be a lesson instead of a blessing. You see what I'm saying? For some people, you know what I'm saying? It's just if you've been in a situation, and not saying you haven't tried or you haven't attempted to do things to get yourself out there to be known, but I understand why dating is so hard nowadays because people are tired of the bullshit. They tired of their time being wasted. They tired of not being valued, appreciated for what they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? All the hesitation, So that's how I just feel like the dating, I think people they're not afraid to date, but I think being let down so many times in the past is what's the cause of a lot of hesitation in dating. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So that's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And to the community, I'm sorry. That's my fault. It won't happen again. But
no, you good, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
That's how I feel.
Yo, Wayne Guidry in the building. Was good, big dog?
Yo. Yeah, before we go, but before we move on, we got to send a special birthday shout out.
Yeah, to Mrs. Guidry.
Yesterday was her birthday, Tay.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Erica. Shout out to the Guidrys and their podcast. But her birthday, happy birthday to you.
They've been doing their thing, man. So shout out to everything y'all been doing over there. We blended and blessed.
I love their new setup. Like their new setup is dope. Yes. That was like I love it.
Yes,
definitely.
The whole concept, like the We Blended and Blessed podcast.
I'm gonna grab their link and throw it in chat. Hold on.
Yeah, but yeah, their podcast is real dope, real dope. But Tay, that's how I feel about the dating. I think a lot of people, a lot of people just feels like, hey, I'm done lowering my expectations and standards. Like it is what it is.
I just think like when it comes to relationships, we don't know ourselves. And until we actually get to know ourselves, you're never going to be happy with someone else. Until you get to that place where you're happy with who you are, you understand yourself, you heal from everything from the past, you're never going to be happy. I had to learn that lesson to now I can finally say at 30, I'm in a place where I can say I'm becoming happy with myself. Like I enjoy who I am now. I see who I'm becoming, and a lot of people don't get that time to really be like, you know what? I got to focus on me. I got to get me together before I start talking or thinking about a relationship. Like I literally just had somebody yesterday tell me or ask me like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's up? You seem like you're just different. You're not what you used to be. What's up? And that was a light for me and myself where I'm saying like, I'm in a different era now. Like that era that I once in, that probably had a bigger part of you in it, it's not there no more. Like I'm in an era that's about me, that I'm the biggest picture. Now I'm to the point where if you fit in my life, if I got that time, if I have that energy, if I want to be at that place with you, fine, it works. That's amazing. But if I'm just like, I'm vibing, like what I feel like doing, I do. What I feel like I don't feel like doing, I'm not doing it. And I'm kind of like to the point where you have to prove to me that you deserve a place in my life. I'm not just giving places anymore. Like I have friends who I've known since my teen years that I was just like, you know what? I got to cut that off. I got family who would say certain things. I felt like certain things were done that I was uncomfortable with, that I didn't like, that now I've finally gotten to the place where I can sit down and have a conversation with them. And I'm confident in who I am to say that wasn't cool. I don't respect it. But I can sit there with you in a mature way and still be okay. A lot of people don't get to that point. And until you get to that point with yourself where you're comfortable and you're confident and you're happy with you, you can't be, so another person can't make you happy. That you can enjoy happy moments with them, but when you're there and you're by yourself and that person is gone, that black light is still there. That moment of light when they're around is good, But another person, you have to be happy by yourself. And a lot of us aren't happy by ourselves. Like, I had to get to that point where I was like, I gotta heal. And I gotta heal to the point where none of this other stuff is on top of me anymore. I gotta heal to the point where what you do don't affect me personally anymore. I have to be able to have conversations that I know are uncomfortable and that other people may be uncomfortable with, but I gotta find my peace in it. And until you find your peace, you're not going to be happy with anyone else. Like, I can guarantee you that. You're just not.
And looks like the chat is really loving what you're saying right now, Tay.
She learned.
Y'all,
she
y'all
learned.
saying Tay cooking, huh?
Say Zig, but you know what's so crazy though? You know what's so crazy though?
Yeah.
She learned from us though, bro.
She learned from who?
Us. Cause she used to dog us for us being in our 30s. She was like, "Oh, 30s, y'all old, y'all." Yeah. Hey, now you starting to understand where me and Zig come from. Applaud.
Yeah.
You get your
legs,
flowers.
my knees starting to buckle.
Oh,
Not buckle.
You know.
Buckle. Yeah. But on a real note, though, that is some. You really did drop some gems on it. You have
Tay was
to.
cooking. We want to clip that.
I was cooking. Like, you have to learn. You have to understand yourself. You have to take time to heal. And then I wanted to ask you this though: do you actually like? When do you know that you're completely healed from your past? Like, because I know you said you got to heal from your past. Do you ever completely heal from your past, or do you kind of like may have
learn to deal with it?
Yeah, you just.
I would say this:
deal with it.
Healing is an up and down stage. Some days you're gonna be up, some days you're gonna be down with it, and then some days you're not. Probably won't even realize that you're really hurting.
Right.
But I think you're past your heal stage once you get to the point where nothing in that situation bothers you anymore. Nothing. Like, when you're just like, you know what, whatever. Like, I would say this. I'm gonna use this as an example. I may have had a boyfriend when I was like 16. I was young, but I didn't know I healed from that situation until I got to the point where I was dating other people, but I didn't look for the same qualities or look for the things that went wrong in one situation into the next. I feel like you don't know you're completely healed until you start experiencing dating again. And then you be like, oh no, I can't do this. And for me, I got to that point where I was dating again and I was like, no, girl, you ain't here yet. Like, you trying, and this is cute, but you can't damage this person for the next person because you're not where you need to be for this person. And it's hard to say, you know what, I'm going to give up a good person because I'm not ready for them yet. And I think a lot of men experience that with women. They have good women, but they know they aren't ready for them yet, but they still hold on to them. And we don't realize long term, you're damaging that person. For me, I could have been a selfish person and say, you know what, I'm going to go through this and I'm going to drag you along with me. Because I know even though I'm going through this, you'll still be down for the ride. But as the mature person that I am now, I said, no. I got to exit this. I got to reroute me until I get to that point where I'm okay. I wasn't okay. And until you understand that you're okay, until those red flags that you once had in the past aren't flags anymore, and other people that probably aren't even doing those things, you're not ready for a relationship. You're probably not even ready to date. Like, right now, I can say I'm not ready to date. I'm open to conversation. I won't be against having a conversation with someone or possibly from time to time enjoying someone's time. But you have to be very clear and have those conversations with people. Hey, this is not what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm into. We're friends. I enjoy your time, but we're not there. I'm not there, and I won't be there.
Thank you. That's all. Thank you. You're finally hitting it.
Oh, you agree with Tay?
No, that part.
Oh, just that part.
Make clear from the jump what this is. If we're having a conversation and you know from the jump, you feel like, oh, you know, because some people look at the conversation and they're gonna be like, yeah, we having a great conversation, we texting and all that. But if you don't make it clear from the jump what your intentions are with each other, that's where things is not gonna balance.
So when you say the jump, bro,
from the jump,
what
bro,
do you mean? Like, so like at
like,
the beginning, or you kind of like
you can have a conversation, right, Zig? You can have a conversation. You might, like this. Hey, what do you like to do? Or you having real conversations?
mhm.
Tell me about yourself. What's your last relationship? Some people might feel like, hey, look, before we go further, because the conversation can get real good. You'll know when somebody kind of like getting to that point where they been like, well, let me take you out on a date, or won't you come kick it over here, or pull up on me? Whoa, pump your brakes. This is where I'm at. I'm not
Gotcha.
to not to let you lead you on. I'm just gonna let you know from the jump. I enjoy a conversation, but at the end of the day, I am not ready to date no one. Like, no offense to you, I'm in the healings. Whatever you feel like you have to do in order to heal, to process, to get over whatever you need to get over with. Take as much time. And I think a lot of people feel like, come on, man, you got to start getting back out there and dating and do this and that. You date when it's time for you. Don't allow your friends and family to influence the time for you to go date because, your time is ticking. No, I don't give a damn if you don't get into a relationship at 45, 50. Everybody has their own pace and time. Everybody has their moments where they're going to ease back into dating and meeting not only the one, but the only one for them. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I mean, though, from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Because you can lead some people will probably lead you on, or they'll probably tell you this and do the total opposite. And that's what I mean. Don't waste good people's time. That goes for men and women. Don't damage somebody that's value and that's worth the very best. You know what I'm saying? So I add, Tay, you was cooking. I ain't gonna.
Hey, Tay was cooking.
You was cooking some
Thanks.
gumbo. You was cooking some gumbo.
So
Thanks,
cooking some
Nate.
gumbo.
Chapter 30 a little different. I told y'all.
Yeah, but that's real though. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that's in the chat though, like you have to heal. You can't. To me, I just don't allow the past to dictate my present or the future. You know what I'm saying? You got friendly reminders. I look at them as lessons. I don't look at them as regrets. You learn from it, and you take this present moment, and all right. I know what I did last time in the previous situation. Now I know what I gotta do. It's like you're going to the drawing board for anything, and that's just not even for relationships. That's for friendships. Anything you got going in life. Just take your time. Just take your time and just move forward. But don't feel like, don't give up on yourself. Or like I said, don't let people influence you to do something that is not right or comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to put you out there and I got this person. I don't care if you got this, that, and a third. Do they really measure up to what I want? I'm done with this, that, and the third. I want this. This is where I'm at in my life.
Mm-hmm.
This is me. I didn't change. I just changed my way of thinking. I just changed my way of my energy change. I know what I'm worth. I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. It's either you're going to accept me for who I am, flaws and all, because we all got flaws. Ain't none of us perfect. You're either going to accept me and who I am, and this is what I bring to the table, and this is how I think. These are my expectations. Or if not, no hard feelings. Maybe you're meant for the next person, and I'm gonna move on, continuously focus on me. Somewhere down the line, that person will be with me, and that's gonna make me happy. Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. But of course, in today's generation, it's all about the toxic. Hot girl summer. We gonna city girl summer. Real bad. That energy. Yeah, go ahead and smile. We know. Real bad. That's the energy we want.
Oh,
they want that Diddy. They want that take Young Miami to the Chanel store and cop $1 million bags type of relationship. Whatever fits your shoe, whatever floats your boat. That's how I rock. That's how I rock. We got some comments we need to get to, Zay, before we head out, bro.
yeah, we got a few comments before we wrap this bad boy up. And once again, appreciate everybody that came through and bear with us through the that was good, Bridge. That bear with us through the break and everything. We do have some comments. KR Bridge did say It is. She agreed with both of you all. She said it is best to be upfront from the beginning. And hey, welcome back. She missed us. Yeah, we appreciate it. We promise we won't be gone as long next time.
We won't.
Shabazz, once again, man, you've been an active chatter today, man. Definitely appreciate it. He said between the reality shows and social media, there's a lot of toxic content out there that's being consumed like the clumps. When they're all that you can when they are at all you can eat buffet, balance is key. Underline things. All right. Kimmy said when you're healed, you find that you were hurt from the past was not just a lesson, but also a blessing in your group.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Wayne said, real talk, T. You have to be at peace with yourself and your past. Yeah, man. And then shout out to the Gidries once again. He said we need to collaborate, especially on dating relationship in the Black community. We have a major disconnect in the Black community.
We will. That'll be an episode for sure. We would definitely chop up. We would definitely collab with y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely might have to hit the Gidries up again. Dallas, what's up, Dallas? Dallas said definitely started this new season off with some great topics. So glad I can actually catch y'all live now. Definitely. Well, we appreciate you for stopping through.
All right. So it looked like
so what you got, bro?
Bash wants to ask Tay a question before we dip. So
all right.
So Tay, it looks like he says, "Hey Tay, why do us men get away with so much bullshit when it comes to women?"
I feel like the men get away with so much because 9 times out of 10, the woman actually cares. When you care about a man as a woman, you're gonna take and take and take and take and take and take until you actually break. So when you love someone and you care about them, you fight for it. Like they could be out in the world, they could be doing whatever, but as women, once again, I was guilty of it. When you see that potential, you're saying to yourself, they're going to get it together at some point. So you're going to take the bullshit. You're going to take the punches. You're going to take the bullshit. You're going to take the punches and everything else that comes with it. But once you find someone that's not taking your bullshit, you might want to consider her actually being the one. Because you don't want someone that's going to just take the bullshit off of you. You want somebody that's going to help you to be the best person that you can be. Not be okay and it's just accept you at the level that you are. You always want to uplift someone and you want someone to uplift you. So that's just my intake on it. That's why I took the bullshit. I can't say why every woman do it. But some women, some circumstances are different. Some women, it could be a financial gain. If I feel like he's giving me so much money, he's doing this for me, I know I can't do it on my own. So guess what? I'm going to have to take his bullshit until at some point I can't do it on my own. Different strokes for different folks, different situations.
I feel like everything has an expiration date with it.
Especially. And like they said, love make you just do stupid shit.
When you truly invest, when you truly invest not only your energy and your love and your time into somebody, it would make you do foolish things, and it'll make you look silly at times. You know, we all been through that, but at the same time, though, like you said, you know, you're either gonna work it out with somebody, and it's a lot of people say that you're gonna either deal with the bullshit and try to find a way to work that out, or you just, you know, to me, it's an expiration date. It's only so much you're gonna tolerate. You're not gonna tolerate bullshit for the rest of your life. Some people do now. I hate to say it, some people do, but I think for people that's really know their worth and value, nah, they gonna definitely cut that bullshit off, and they gonna feel like, you know what, I've done with it. I've dealt with it for so long. I just got, it might be a struggle, and I might catch hell going through it, but I'm gonna handle my business. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then until the next person come along, so well be it. You know, you blessed. At the end of the day, you feel me? So you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, but look, people, I think this was a great first episode for us being back. Once again, I am sorry for the delay. This won't happen again. It won't happen again at all. But
we won't say it won't happen again. Life happens. So
life happens. But look.
That's all
right, we pick ourselves back up. But for all the supporters out there, for all of our constant listeners, once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate the comments, the love, the support. I definitely want y'all to continuously follow us, subscribe, hit that notification, hit that notification button. Definitely continuously follow us on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook. Definitely be there. Happy Father's Day. Well, I hate to say it. Is Father's Day really a holiday? Let's be for real. Is it? Is it? Is it?
It is not
Is it?
really, bro. It don't feel like it. I either get put to work, or I hear other people hijack the holiday by saying, or the good dads get shit on or get hijacked by the people that So I just keep it moving, bro.
I guess, but yeah,
maybe
man.
having other women telling other women Happy Father's Day. Don't get me started on that, bro.
Yeah, that's another topic for another day. But other than that, though, man, we appreciate y'all. Definitely tune in. Definitely tune in next Thursday, same time, 7:00. We definitely gonna be back here with another.
If you want a gift basket, baby, I'll get you a gift basket.
We just want a gift basket or something.
Right? Don't even get gift.
I'm gonna just I'll probably get a box of drawers and some socks.
Let me say this. Men are very lucky because women, we go back to work the day after Mother's Day. Men, Juneteenth is right after Father's Day, so y'all got a 3-day weekend.
No, we don't. I gotta go to work.
That's a gift in itself.
I don't know.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Y'all gotta get with corporate America, honey. I'm off Monday.
We gotta go to work.
Juneteenth, Black Power, baby, all day.
All the fathers getting is socks, drawers, some hamburgers, and then that's the crazy thing. They not gonna cook the hamburgers or grill. We gotta grill. So, man.
I have one question to all of this. One question, because this is getting real deep and real personal. Sean, do you have kids?
Yeah, my niece. That's my kid.
No, you don't have no kids. What are you talking about?
That's my kid.
The man, see, he talking like he.
For you.
What Father's Day he gonna get?
But I'm talking about all the real fathers out there, man.
Tay, that's funny. That man talking like.
Look, I knew. Look, say Zig. I already knew she was gonna come back like that. But
he is the pappy.
Yeah, I am the pappy. Yeah, but
man, that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny. But I mean, it's the truth. It is the truth. Shit. It is the truth. Shit. Fathers don't get nothing. Nobody want no damn Old Spice cologne.
Man, get some Arm & Hammer deodorant.
Right, Arm & Hammer. Some Axe body spray. Come on, man. Get out of here. Man, that's crazy. No restaurants gonna be available for all type of reservations. That's crazy.
They say restaurant booking's gonna be open. You can walk in and go sit down somewhere. You don't even need a reservation.
Bridge says some of y'all want to grill. Mr. Bridge asked for time to grill. That's what he wants on Sunday.
I guess.
That man said he just wants time to.
I just want to be by myself on my grill. That's right, sir.
That man said he just want his uncle sandals on with his toes out and some shorts, no shirt on, and just give him a spatula.
She said, "Who's still buying Axe for their daddy? Man, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked."
Man, but I do want to let y'all know after this, we're gonna do an after show. We're gonna be live on Instagram for a few minutes if y'all just want to chat. I don't know if Ezra or Taya be available for that, but I'll be live on Instagram if y'all want to just come in and chat and actually hop on and chat with us about what y'all got going on. Something new we trying to interact with y'all throughout the community and different things like that. So make sure y'all are following us on Instagram at Let's Hash It Out Podcast, and y'all can hit us up there. And other than that, does Tay have anything she wants to say? Sean just had his final words. Tay, do you have any final words for the fine folks out there in the community before we cut it short for the day?
Yes, I would say heal your way. Don't heal anyone else's way. Take your time through things and process it. Don't feel like you have to do something at someone else's time. Take your time to heal you, because I don't think a lot of us take the time to heal ourselves. Sometimes you have to be selfish with yourself, selfish with your time, selfish with your mental.
Mhm.
So take that time to heal. Take that $107,000 and just be quiet if you can get it. You know, and that's all I have to say. Like, just be happy.
A word from
Find
T.
your happy place, your happy space.
Man.
That's it.
You got any final words, Sean?
No, bro.
That's all you got?
I'm glad to be back with y'all to conversate. If this is how we starting the show off,
Chilly.
season episode, I think we in for one roller coaster ride this season.
It's gonna be interesting.
Well,
So
very
for
interesting.
those that wanna chat with us after the show, we're gonna be over on Instagram for a little bit. Y'all hop in live, chat with us, shoot the you know what with us, and then we'll see y'all next week, 6:45 next Thursday, same podcast time, same podcast channel. Talk your talk, Tay. Hey, Tay was cooking today. Shout out to Tay. She was cooking today.
Yes.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. TikTok, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.